In this video, I want to talk about burnout in the hobby and how to avoid it. Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. So, as you can see, I'm not in my normal northeast of England at the moment. I'm away on holiday with the family, and this has made me think about a couple of things. First of all, it's made me think about burnout in general, whether it's in your working life or your social life, or in this case, in your hobby life. So what can you do to avoid burning out? And what is burnout in the hobby? As you know, recently I've been doing daily videos, and this has been taking quite a lot of toll on kind of trying to fit everything in. Now I've managed to kind of find ways to edit faster, and I've got used to making videos faster and not having to have so many takes, and maybe realizing that sometimes good enough is good enough and not trying to strive to reach perfection, I guess. But what it does do is it takes its toll. So if I'm making videos every day, that means I have to come up with a subject every day. I also have a full-time job, I also have a family, and actually that's not leaving a lot of time for the actual hobby, which is the part that I love and I enjoy and I want to share with you folks. So there is a point in time where you feel like you sometimes burn out. You can be painting that army, getting ready for an event, and you can see that event getting closer and closer, and you get so frustrated of painting them same models again and again and again. Or maybe it's just the fact that actually you don't really see an end in sight. There isn't something you're working towards, and you've got this horde of orcs that you need to paint, and you're just painting the same colours over and over and over, till eventually actually the hobby that you love starts to become a bit of a chore and almost starts to feel like a bit like a full-time job. Another reason that we sometimes burn out in this hobby is because actually this is a really unique hobby that we can seem to do in any place or anywhere we are. So if you're into fishing as an example, you can only go fishing when you're out fishing. You can sit and you can read, and you can maybe put some things together for you. I don't fish, so I don't know the details, but I suppose your weights and your flies and all that kind of things. But in general, fishing is about going out and trying to catch fish. If you're a golfer, you know, you can look online and you can clean your clubs, and you can do all those kind of things, and you can book your tee times. But at the end of the day, golfing is about going out on the course and hitting balls and trying to beat your score from the last time, or beat your score from the last round. But our hobby, this wargaming hobby, we play at weekends, or we play on evenings with our friends and our family, either at home or at clubs. We constantly look online looking for kind of more information on the latest things that's coming out. We sit at home and we paint. If we go on the road, we sometimes, you know, you might be away on holiday, or you might be away with work. You can take your painting with you, or you can take maybe a small game with you, but we never really seem to have a point in time where we're away from the hobby. And this in itself can cause burnout. So what can we do to avoid this burnout? Well, first of all, and I think this is true in life as well as just in wargaming, just take a break. So for example, I'm away on holiday this week with the family, and I did think about not doing any videos this week, just to have a break completely from wargaming, from videos and everything else. However, because I've had a few days off now, and my last video that I made was probably actually a week ago, because I scheduled the last one for Friday, I've missed it actually. I've missed making videos, and I've missed doing something for you guys. So here I am on holiday trying to rig something together, try and put a video together, and actually I'm enjoying it again. So just having a little bit of a break is sometimes just enough. I'm not talking about kind of coming away from it for months or even years. Sometimes just a few days of just saying, look, I'm not going to touch anything for days, and then I'll come back refreshed and ready to go again. Something else you can do is just change the project you're working on. So as the saying goes, a change is as good as a rest. Just, you know, if you're painting marines and you've got 25, 30 marines to do, and you just feel like you're burning out on it, do something else. Paint a dreadnought, or just don't paint any Warhammer 40,000 at all. Do something else. Go and paint some board game bits, or try a new style out. Try a new kind of a way of painting, just to try and improve your skills. Or go and read a book. Do something else, but just have a little bit of a break and have a bit of a change from it. So what else can we do? The other thing is just to assess is, what is it that you actually love about the hobby? Why is this your hobby? Why don't you go and play golf? Why don't you go fishing? Why is wargaming your hobby? Because if you get back to the reasons what you love about it, is it the painting? Is it the actual gaming? Is it just reading about it? Is it kind of the interaction with the community? If you get back to the reason that you actually love wargaming and concentrate on that, then you'll find that spark again and you'll get back into it. But don't get sidetracked by all of the bits that you don't enjoy, because at the end of the day, it's a hobby. It's meant to be fun, it's meant to be enjoyable, and what we shouldn't do is get dragged down and get sidetracked by all of the things that don't make you happy. We have enough things that go on in our life, things like work, and you know, there's plenty of other things that we have to do that maybe we don't enjoy. Your hobby should not be one of them. So my advice is, take a break, do something a little bit different, or really think about why this is the hobby that you love. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.